Everyone, this is Juan Sarmiento, and today is Thursday, September the 10th. Okay, so our profits, not all of it, but a good portion was disappeared on us. This is because the volatility has declined upon the jump in the markets. Let's say if I see a daily chart here, there has been a jump back and the volatility declines. It is quite possible that the market will continue down. My indicators say so, that there is no bottom yet, but who knows? The bottom line is that we play this according to a set of rules, and we will benefit in the end. So what I do now is I look for possible trades with this high volatility. If you take a look at the VIX, volatility is pretty high right now. So finding new candidates might be difficult. And the VIX, as you can see, is declining right now. So we step back and wait until the market sorts this out. And when new earnings come in and volatility declines, we can think of entering new trades. For now, what I want to do is do rollovers and take profits whenever possible. So let's take I'm going to order here this is my current account. So I'm going to click here on the symbol. So I organize them alphabetically to make sure that I go through all of them one by one. So let's go and check Apple first. And Apple looks like declining. So let's look at the Analyze tab. And you can see that I have a September short 76.25. That's a lottery ticket. I'm not going to change anything about that. And we have my shorts are expiring in October. And my call here is 25. So it's already modified to the best of my ability. So I'm not too concerned. The delta is near neutrality and Vega is quite good. So I'm going to move on. Okay, there's no need. Focus on the expiration date on the shorts. That's the first thing that we need to look at. Here, ATVI rather, looks fine. The expiration of the shorts is October, so we have plenty of time to see some change and then modify. Today's up, my trade is up $5.44. Okay, let's move on to Costco here. And Costco, we have tomorrow expiration, tomorrow expire. So we can do a rollover, and you can see here that the longs are expiring in October. So what we do is do a rollover, select both puts and calls, and right click and say Analyze Rolling and say Calendar. We should be able to do a double calendar here. Analyze Rolling, double calendar. That's what I want. And so that means that I'm covering my short and I'm selling a further out month. In this case, I'm going to go a little further out, and I see that my options here, my long options expire on October 16th. So we can do, say, October 9th, and that gives me quite a bit of credit. It turns my trade into more bullish. Okay, and we have this 345 call here. Let's do the rollover first. Confirm and send. And this is going to turn my trade into a little too bullish, but I have this 345 October expiration. Let's take a look at this chart. I see that earnings are coming up on the 24th. Okay, so we might decide to close the trade altogether, or perhaps do a rollover. Anyway, I think I'm going to let it be like it is and then close to earnings, I might decide to close the trade. Let's look at Facebook. And we have a September 205 put. That's going to expire, obviously. And this is my current trade. And we see the longs are November and the shorts are October. So there's plenty of time for me to see that change. No need to change it any further. MNST, this is a lottery ticket, no change. Microsoft, another lottery ticket, no change. Nike, okay, this is September 25, so there is 2 weeks for that, and that is getting closer but not there yet. Okay, if the stock was to go over this smiley face a little higher like here, I might want to take some profits. But the way it is right now, I don't feel that urge. I'm going to leave that alone. Oracle. Okay, here we have something different. Oracle is reporting earnings after the close today. And what is going to happen, you can count on volatility dropping. And if you look at the Analyze tab here, we have my longs expiring in December, have a relatively mild volatility, 35. And the shorts are huge volatility. So what happens is that you're going to have a decline in volatility on both ends. And so there is a risk that declining volatility would take our profits. So let's go to the monitor tab and look at Oracle here. And I have $635 in profit. So I have profit. So what's the point in risking? I have some profit. Let's just get out of the trade. Or you can risk it and volatility declines and then eventually comes back up. Okay? So is that what you want to do? In this case, because I'm doing the trading once a week, I don't want to bother with that. I'm going to take my profit here and I'll be fine with that. I'm closing the trade because earnings are coming up this afternoon after the market close. Okay, PYPL, that's PayPal, and again, October expiration, no need to change anything. UPS, September the 18th, and that's a week from today. So we do want to do a rollover here, I think. And I have this proposed close the September options, September 18 and go to October. And this is my trade now, okay? Volatility is relatively mild, 34. Let's take a look. UPS is declining right now. I say, let's do it. Let's do a rollover right now. What you can do if you want to pay attention to this is do the puts first because they're in the money, and then tomorrow, close to expiration, you sell calls and don't close the short calls. Okay, but that's a little, if you are up to it, if you think you're confident that you can do this, understand why I would do this, go ahead and do it. But otherwise, just do the complete rollover and get the most credit for it. And then all I have to do is to make sure that all these trades get filled before they close today. And I'm going to let it work for a little, and then I'll alter my asks. These are all credit profit taking moves. So I'm going to ask for less and less money until I get filled. Okay. But for today, that's it. You can count that I will get them done, even if it is at a lower credit. But I will get that done today. That's all for today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.
Please be sure to subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button below. Once you have done that, be sure to also click on the bell so you get a notification of future videos coming up in this channel. Be sure also to click like if you enjoyed this video, and feel free to share it with your friends and family. Thank you very much.